guys, welcome back to Keeping Up with Chyna. Today we're back with another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about long locks or long hair versus healthy and healthy locks. So to me, I feel like they go hand in hand. A lot of the time I feel like people, they kind of want longer, not even that they want it, it's like I feel like most people, they just want long hair. If you ask anybody, like they want long hair, you guys, and there's nothing wrong with wanting long hair. A lot of the time we kind of like, focus so much on just long hair that we forget about the overall health of our hair. That's why, you guys, with my oil, I have my oil right here, you guys. I did at first was gonna call it natural, like a hair growth oil, like everybody else, like everybody I know, not everybody, but most people that I know that sells hair oils, they call it hair growth oil. This is just my own opinion, you guys. I was watching this girl, I forgot her name, but she was going over this and I was like, it makes sense. And it finally just hit me. I was like, it makes perfect sense. Like, I feel like a lot of those people, they call their oils hair growth oil, and I try to stay away from that word because I feel like there's so much that comes with your hair and the maintenance and stuff like that makes your hair grow longer. It's not just if you use this oil your hair is gonna grow long. No, I feel like it's kind of like a false marketing because, like, for example, if somebody have like alopecia, or if they have some type of like a condition with their hair and they don't really know about it, and they just know that their hair just keeps on breaking and not growing, and you come out and be like, oh, I have this hair growth oil, it's supposed to help grow your hair, and it's like, and if they buy it and then they're like, and it's like doesn't work for them, that's like, it's kind of like false advertising, because it's like you're telling people that this is a hair growth oil and it's not doing what you need it to do, so like with that person, it's like it's much more than just all these other things. They have a condition, so I feel like first you have to know your hair first. You need to know your hair. You need to know what's going on, why you feel like your hair is not growing. Do you think it's because you're not taking care of it well? Do you think it's because of breakage? Do you think it's because of, figure out why you think your hair is not growing? And sometimes it is a medical reason, and if it is like a medical reason, try to seek medical attention and see what your doctor prescribed or what they say, what they think, before you start incorporating other things to your hair. And and sometimes that can make it worse, or so it's always better to figure out what you think the issue is. If your hair is really just not growing and you have like these issues, make sure you try to figure out what they are. And I'm not trying to like say anything about anybody. I'm not trying to like put anybody's or belittle or do, I'm not trying to do anything any of that. I'm just speaking on what I think, okay? I just feel like these natural oils, they do work, but you have to also incorporate all these other things in order for it to really work. If you're not doing all these other things and you're just putting oils in your hair, it's not gonna work. You got to do all these other things in order for you to get maximum result. On my channel I go over like tips on how to maintain your locks, things that I do and stuff like that to help me grow my hair and and actually keep them healthy, which is more important to me. I feel like the health of my locks and my scalp, the health of my hair in general, is more important than long hair, because people can have long hair but it's not healthy, and and it's like, why would you want long hair if it's not healthy? You feel me? So I feel like that's a big connotation when it comes to like hair growth oil. I feel like it's a combination, a lot of everything. If you're not washing your hair, if you're not moisturizing your hair, if you're not taking care of your scalp, if you're not oiling your hair, then of course your hair health is probably not going to be the best. And if your hair health is not at its best, then it's going to be harder for it to grow, you know. So I feel like they go hand in hand, but I feel like a lot of people just feel like, you know, they just want longer hair and just, you know, go around all the other things that they're supposed to be doing, like maintaining them and, you know, washing it and, you know, massaging it, all these things that your hair needs and stuff like that in order for it to grow and actually be healthy. Well, and for me with my oil, you guys, I'm not going to promise anybody that my hair is going to grow your hair. And I'm not saying it can't. It can. Like if you're doing all the tips that I, you know, been talking about on my channel, and you add this to your regimen, I will tell you, you will see good results. Like you will see not just in length, but like the quality of your hair, like your hair texture, like, you know. But you can't just use the oil and ignore everything else and expect your hair to grow long. It can. I'm not saying that's for everybody. Some people are just blessed enough, and that's just how it happens for them. But for most people, like, in order for your hair to grow, you have, it's not just one thing that you do that's gonna, you know, automatically make your hair grow. No, it's gonna be a mixture of things that you incorporate into your routine, and with doing them together combined, that will help the overall health of your hair, and in return your hair will grow longer. And I feel like with me, I feel like that's what made my hair, like, you know, from year 3 and I'm at year 4, you guys, my hair has grown tremendously. Like, it's grown a lot, you guys, because like year 3 I was like up here, I was like here to like my collarbone and stuff, you know, like here, you know. But now I'm like on my breast. So it's like, it's not just the oil. But I will say, you know, oiling this oil will help a lot. You know, the things that I would say for you guys to incorporate in your regimen: number 1, wash your hair. And I don't know how often, you know, washing your hair means to you. If it's every 2 weeks, if it's every once a month. I wouldn't go past a month, but that's just me. But it's like, because your hair, you guys, loves water. Your hair loves water. Your scalp loves water, and that's how you keep your scalp clean too. Especially when there's like especially if you use a lot of products. If you use gel in your locks, you need to wash that product out, you know, and put some good nutrients, like, you know, some good oils and stuff into your scalp that would help stimulate those hair growth and stuff. Number 2, I would say, make sure that you massage your hair. Not your hair, your scalp. I went over that. Let me see. I went over that like a few videos ago. Like, make sure you massage, because that's how you really stimulate your scalp, by massaging it and getting that blood flow to start, you know, to activate, you know. And then after that, put your hair oil and massage it again, and that will, you guys, that's how you activate that process of, you know, stimulating your scalp and then putting the hair oil in it. You know, that will really help a lot, you guys. Number 3, I would say, definitely go to sleep with a bonnet. Like, not even a bonnet, but like, get in the habit of like wrapping your hair at night, or having like a silk and satin bonnet, you guys, because that will help prevent breakage and stuff, you guys. That's very important. I go over that all the time. Number 4, I would say, style your hair, but don't like overdo it. Don't do too much updos, because, you know, the more you tie the hair, the more tension, the more pulling and all that stuff. So, you know, sometimes just let your hair down, just let it be, you know. Because my favorite thing to do in my hair is just let it down. Like, I just be having my hair down. Like, the only time, you know, I have my hairstyles is if I just got a retwist, or if I'm going out somewhere and I want to, you know, just look a little up to par, then I just, you know, style it or whatever. But most of the time, you guys, my hair is just down, because it just, my hair likes it more. If I do a ponytail, you guys, or a lot of tension in my scalp. So yeah, so that's number, I think, 4 or 5. 4. Number 5, I would say, keep it very minimal with your your hair routine. Like me, you guys, y'all know I don't do much to my hair. Like I don't do much at all. Like when I retwist my hair, I just use my oil. I use my rose water mix. It's in the other room, so I don't have it right now, but I just use those two, you guys, and that's all I use when it comes to retwisting. Of course, they're not gonna last as long as if you do use gel, but for me, I don't really mind. I don't mind, you know, a long last retwist because it's not supposed to last anyway, so I don't really mind that. What I care most is preventing, you know, the buildups and, you know, like the future buildups that putting all the gels and everything can have in the future. But that's just me, you know, and it's working for me. And I literally, you guys, just keep it very minimal. I oil my scalp like 2 to 3 times a week. I would say 3 times a week. You know, not every day, because you don't want to over oil your hair either, you guys, because, you know, doing something too much can also not be a good thing. But I would say moisturizing, like, you know, spraying your hair every day, that you can do. But oiling your scalp every day, I wouldn't do that. But once again, if you do that and it works for you, then more power to you. Okay. I feel like if you do all these things, I'm not sure if I'm missing anything, but if you do all these things and incorporate some type of oil into your regimen, of course, you guys, you will see growth. You will see growth because your hair will be healthy and your hair will be you will see how your hair will thrive. Yeah, guys, that's really what I wanted to go over. Make sure you guys follow me. So the name of my line is Naturally Defined. I'll probably do another video on how I came up with the name and all that stuff, because I went back and forth, y'all. One thing about me, I'm very indecisive, so I went back and forth about this name, you guys, but the name is Naturally Defined. I will leave the Instagram up here. I haven't posted anything yet, but I will start posting once the launch date gets closer, because I want to, you know, get the momentum going. Make sure you guys go follow Naturally Defined. I'm trying to get it to 500 before launching, so make sure if you guys haven't go follow that page, make sure you guys go follow and support your girl. But I'm really excited, you guys. Like, I'm really excited because I know, because this is what I've been using all these years, you guys. Like, this is what I've been using. Like, my mom and me, like, we do these oils, you guys, and that's all I've used on my hair, and the rose water. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. And it's worked well for me because I use it and I incorporate all these other things, and that's what keeps my hair so healthy and everything, and, you know, and it grows really, really nicely. If you guys have any questions about anything, make sure you guys leave them down below. If I didn't really explain it something well, if you have any comments or anything, leave it down below and I will get back to you on that. And I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.